Yesterday to Bolinas. I'm just jonesing to get in the water. It's been a no surf winter. The first time I got in the water was the summer of 1963. Yep, started going out. I'd say that I was in the water by 64. At Bolinas, and it was a crush on a guy in high school, the blonde-haired, blue-eyed, rosy-cheeked boy, and my mom got me a surfboard, a brand new 9.6 Bing right off the rack, $60 with a stringer, and I sat on that board for 3 months watching this guy go down the beach and down the beach. And then I caught a wave, and that was it. I was hooked. It was like catching the white water and standing up and actually riding it after 3 months of eating it was wonderful. My stepdad bought me a 48 Plymouth convertible that we converted into a surf buggy, sawing everything out that we could saw out and stuffing boards in it. And so I had freedom. Freedom to throw the board in, well, as much as I had, and get to the beach. Bolinas was where we all started. A group of high school kids and all converging. And then the San Francisco guys would come over. And then the Santa Cruz guys would come up to hook up with the San Francisco guys, and they would come over. And I had my surf buddy, Ray Estagi. We were the two gals surfing. And there was another one, Jill Baxter. And so the guys came over, we went over there to surf, and then we would come down to Santa Cruz and surf Pleasure Point, Steamer Lane, surfed with the Pacifica guys, the Pedro Point guys.
So what I'm hearing is guys.
It was me and Ray, yeah, guys, that's all it was. And I know there were other gals, but I was so focused and stoked in surfing that I really didn't pay much attention. And Bolinas was just us revved up teenagers from the 3 high schools. I surf with women, which is, I really, and that became more a reality when I lived on Maui. You know, we would have dawn patrol and it would be all women. And then we'd let a guy come out. You know, we'll let a couple. And then when too many came out, we were done. You know, and so I had the experience of more women in the water. I came back in the water in 1990. Oh, I'm so thankful. I am so thankful. And even being away from it for 25 years like I was, I rode a 10-speed bicycle, and I called it sidewalk surfing. I didn't have a car, I had a 10-speed. And I just rode it. Cut back, drop in, bottom turn, yeah, off I go. You know, just keeping it inside. It was the shortboard revolution that brought women, females, young girls into surfing because, you know, my largest board was a 9.8 Yater. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. That board was just a beauty. And I surfed it at Steamer Lane in like 65 on a 6 to 8 foot day. No wetsuit, no leash, a bikini. And in my memory, I made every wave and it was brilliant. You know, that's one of the standout days. And that board, oh, but it was big, it was heavy. I am a tall woman, you know, and I could handle it. But I see it even today, you know, the gals, longboarding, you know, it's old school, it's back, it's groovy, and starter boards are longboards, and so the gals, some of these short gals, they can't put it under their arm, and, you know, they're carrying it like this, and I could just, whoop, and plop it on my head. I can still put it on my head, you know, and that opened it up for gals. Oh, those boards were heavy. Oh my goodness, glassed in skegs, double glassed board, double glassed. So, you know, if you hit a rock, you didn't necessarily break your board in half. If it hit you, it could do some damage. But you learn how to hold on to that board. I mean, come hell or high water, you are holding on to that board. Sometimes it was like putting it up with the other boards that were coming at you. When I got back in the water, and I had leash phobia, because I was used to jumping so far away from that board, you know, when it got critical, goodbye. And the thought of having that log connected to me was a freak out. So here I am. I started in '63 amongst the younger, too old to be a grom, but definitely, you know, just surf stoked. To now I'm on top of the heap. I'm amongst the oldest. And I love the vantage point. So when I paddle for a wave and I catch it, all I have to say is, Granny coming down. Get out of my way. Anyway. So it's a full experience. And surfing, the beauty of it, it's a multi-generational sport. It is an individual sport played out in an arena of kooks to the best. And if you have aloha in your heart and you have etiquette and don't go beyond your abilities, it's wonderful. It's just wonderful. Nothing like it in the world.